we're back. You guys came back again. Ha ha. Ha 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 ha. You came back.
It's a trick.
You came to see me. Hey guys, what's up, yo? We're on a far planet. Look like we in damn Jupiter.
Or Iceland.
Could just be Iceland.
Yeah, Iceland's great.
Could be Iceland.
Iceland looks like a fucking
it does.
alien planet. Yeah,
we might end up owning that. That might end up being a state. We going at the Greenland, Iceland next, nigga. Iceland gonna be the 52nd state. We're taking it all. And I'm planting our flag first. Naeem Ali saves the world has been here, bruh. Now Trump, you coming up next, nigga. Matter of fact, not Trump. Whoever gonna be president next, JD Vance. I think they're gonna lock that motherfucker up.
JD or Trump?
Trump. I think let me take it back. I don't think they're gonna lock him up. I think that he's gonna get impeached. I don't think he's gonna get locked up though.
I think, and this is a little too like we're getting back into the conspiracy world.
Yeah, right.
But I think it's always been the plan to get JD in power.
Yo, I've been saying that for a while.
Because I think it's like JD Vance is Peter Thiel's guy.
Yeah.
And Peter Thiel has the most, I think, money and influence in this whole thing, and they're the worst fucking people. These are like those like transhumanist people that want to be robots. You know what I mean?
They're like, we don't really need humans to do things anymore because we can.
You know,
like, bro, you're a human.
And like, I think about it, it's like, imagine being that fucking unlikable, dude.
Yeah.
You would get into some evil shit if that you were truly that fucking.
For sure, bro. I'm going on a fucking 1 month pussy droughts and I turn so evil. I'm like, man, I hate everybody. I see couples holding hands. I'm like, somebody should fucking get rid of one of them. I get it, bro.
You know one of you's gonna die one day.
Yeah, you know that, right? You guys are falling in love. You're just setting yourselves up for failure. You think you love her? She probably hates you, bro. Yeah, though, I get it, though. You gotta. I mean, but you know what? I think a lot of that shit is just like trauma. We all got some type of trauma, and if you're a grown ass person, deal with that shit, bro. Matter of fact, one of my homies, he started rapping and shit. Like recently, like fairly recently. And he used to rap when we were younger, like we was teenagers. And now he's rapping again. But it's been like he hasn't written a rap in like 20 something years, and now he's writing. And all his raps are about conspiracy shit. Like it's all Epstein and the Trumps and and it's like, bro,
nobody wants to hear about that one.
Yeah, nobody want to hear that shit, bro. Like,
not in a rap. Not in a rap.
Like, even with y'all, right? I'm gonna talk about that shit sometime. I'm not gonna fucking beat you over the head with that shit every fucking episode, bro. Cause you gotta diversify.
You gotta sparse it out, yeah.
Yeah, and this motherfucker, like every single rap is about some fucking conspiracy shit. And here's the thing: don't include me on that. He's sending these shits to me like, yo, nah, what you think about this, nigga? I don't like it. And I'm a nice guy, so I don't want to just straight up tell you. But I was like, bro, because he was like, yeah, my girl. He was like, yeah, I had let my girl hear some of my raps. And she was like, yo, yo, you don't think you should be like focusing your time on something else? And he was like, yo, I told her, like, dog, you can't be like, don't be trying to hate on me like that. Like, don't, you supposed to support me. And they're like, no, nigga, she loves you.
She's supporting you.
Yes, she's telling you, bro, you could be doing so many other things. These fucking conspiracy raps ain't gonna get you nowhere. You can't get famous. You can't get famous. You rapping about conspiracies. I think part of being a famous rapper is being a part of conspiracy. Like,
yeah, I mean, how much room is there for conspiracy rappers? You know what I mean?
None, bro.
I think there's like one spot, like Tech Nine's kind of a conspiracy. Tech Nine, and that's it. And
yeah.
he's not even that
Prodigy
relevant.
when he was alive, but he's dead.
Yep.
Like, and then that's the thing. They blew up in like the 90s.
Yeah.
You can't even do that now. You think these kids now want to hear about that shit? These kids don't give a fuck about that shit. They don't care about that shit. And it's like, bro, write about anything else. But again, I think it's all that shit related to trauma. Like, I saw this video of this guy, and he was doing like, he was at like a rap open mic, which to me is mind blowing. They got rap open mics, bro. Comedy open mics are bad enough.
So people just go sign up on a list for 5 minutes of rapping?
Yes, and they do a song. And he's just up there doing a song. He's like,
as a parent, you can't fucking dictate my life. I'm a grown ass man living in Detroit. Used to beat me as a child. Tears I had to wipe. So many times I was bullied by dad, I couldn't fight. I wish my soul could fly and went just like a kite. I was taught so many times, you don't know what's right. Can't get a girlfriend because of my height. I don't even know if the bitches on my type. Still on?
why are you doing this?
If your mom says you're lazy, you're probably lazy.
You probably are lazy.
Or she doesn't love you.
Yeah, you probably are. But like, why are you doing this? Why are you subjecting this crowd of people to all your fucked up ass childhood trauma? Like, there's a lot of people rapping. There's a lot of people doing comedy when they should just be in therapy.
It's a bird. It's a plain old. It's Naeem Ali.
Naeem Ali saves the world. Naeem Ali saves the world.
look at my juice. It's the color of fucking.
Oh shit!
It's the color of nothing, bro.
It's the color of the mountains.
Hell yeah! It's the color of the clouds. And then look now, it's the color of mountains.
Oh,
and then look now, it's the color of the dirt, bitch.
Your pants are actually kind of translucent a little bit.
They are. Hell yeah!
You gotta, you know what you gotta do? You gotta wear a blue t-shirt one day. Just
and just blend in with the fucking hell yeah, just be part of the background.
Truly camo.
Yeah, straight camo, bruh. But yeah, though I think don't get me wrong, I think a lot of art forms do come from trauma. But sometimes you're not good enough at the art form, so you should just do therapy. Yeah, just go to therapy, nigga.
You can get a lot of good material, well, at least in comedy, from therapy, dude.
Yes, you can.
If you make your therapist laugh, that's how you know that's a good fucking joke, because they hear terrible shit all the time.
Yes.
And you make them laugh with something dark, then you know you truly have something special.
For sure. 1,000%. And I think a big part of comedy is being like self-aware. So like you need to go, so if you go to therapy and then you're learning about how you tick, it'll help you write jokes about how other people perceive you. Because the worst comedians don't know how people look at them. And figure out your fucking issue. Like whatever the fuck your issue is, figure that shit out. It's gonna make you a better motherfucker, dog. And again, I'm not saying this if you a rapper or you some type of painter and you like, well, I get my inspiration is fucking my trauma. Cool shit. And don't let nobody hold you back. I'm not saying that. But don't subject other people to that shit. Keep that shit to yourself, nigga. Keep it to yourself.
The stage can't be the therapy.
Yes. Yes. Go to therapy. Figure yourself out. When you do something, you should care about if people like it. I'm not saying fully invest in how people think about you, but you should care if anybody likes what you're doing. You should just give a fuck about that. Don't let people hold you back. No, I don't let anybody hold me back. Matter of fact, I had a dream the other day. In my dream, I figured out that I could fly, right? But I couldn't fly like Superman. Like I couldn't go like super fast or super high. But I could like, if I put my hands down like this, I could like float like 6 inches to 12 inches off the ground. Like I could just like levitate a little bit and then I could come back down, right? And if I did it, like if I strained hard enough, I could get probably about goddamn 20 feet in the air. Nigga, I was like, and I'm doing this shit in my dream, and I keep going higher, and I was with my mom, and in one part of the dream, I'm with my mom, and she's like, Naeem, stop. Get down from there. You're too goddamn high. Why stop doing that? You're going to fall. You're going to hurt yourself. And I'm like, Mom, stop fucking hating, lady. Stop hating. Look at how I'm flying out this bitch. Stop hating. And she was like, Naeem, get down. Then I was with my girl. My girl was like, Naeem, get down. You're going to hurt yourself. And I'm like, in my dream, I was getting so mad at everybody. I'm like, why the fuck everybody trying to hold me back? Let me fucking fly. Everybody trying to hold me back everywhere I went. Then I went to my friends, and I was telling my niggas, I'm like, yo, I can fly, y'all. And they like, no, you can't, nigga. Then I started doing this shit, and I was like 6 inches off the ground. And then niggas was hating like, nigga, you only 6 inches off the ground, nigga. That's not flying. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? None of y'all can do it, though. None of y'all can fly 6 inches off the ground. I can, and everybody hating on me. And I think that was the moral of that dream was don't let nobody hold you back. So I ain't trying to hold you back. Rap niggas, you see what I'm saying? Go ahead and rap. But get good at it. 1. 2, don't rap about just conspiracies. And shit, 3, I'm about to say, yo, you should have like an exciting life where you killing niggas or robbing niggas or something. No, you shouldn't. Don't do that either. That's devilish. Don't do that. You don't got to do that. You don't got to rap about fucked up shit like that. Because I think that's also part of the fucking Matrix, bro. I think that's part of the fucking Matrix. That's part of the whole
we just
thing.
Keep going back to it, but it's like this has all been programmed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That whole like, because you know there was always rumors that like fucking Tupac and Biggie weren't real fucking gangsters, right?
Yes.
And like that's kind of true for a lot of these people that are promoting this kind of lifestyle. You know what I mean?
It is most of them.
And then who owns these fucking record companies that are promoting that kind of lifestyle? Think about it for a second.
Hell yeah.
Think about it.
That's all I'm saying, bro. You motherfuckers. They made it so that certain forms of rap will prevail. Like we rapping about positive shit and good times. At one point, that shit would have worked. But then at a certain point, they was like, no, we're only promoting all the fucked up devilish rap. That's what we doing. And I mean, I don't know, bro. For if that's not your life, you shouldn't even talk about it. If you ain't into robbing and killing and shooting, then don't talk about it. If you are into robbing and killing and shooting, hey, stop. Stop doing that.
Unless it's bad guys. Unless you're unless you're Batman, dude.
Right,
keep doing that shit.
Chasing down pedophiles.
I love that. That's my dream. That there's secretly people out there in the shadows also fighting for us. You know what I mean?
It has to be. There has to be. It's no way. It's only evil people doing secretive shit.
I saw that something recently. Did you see that woman who infiltrated like a right wing white only dating website.
No.
And then she released everything to the public.
Oh,
and then
shit.
went to like a hacker conference, and live on stage, she was dressed up in a pink Power Ranger outfit.
Yeah,
and,
fire.
And live on stage, she rooted the website and deleted everything.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's fire.
So there are I think people out there doing stuff undercover.
Yeah,
you know
we got it's good nerds.
I wish I was smarter, dude. I wish I because I'm in the Epstein files. Like, what can I figure? I'm not figuring anything.
Yeah, nah. The most we could do is try to bring people together.
Yeah.
The most we could do is like, hey guys, let's all come together. Let's all meet up and let's all figure something out. And then let's figure out who's the smartest out of this group, and then you guys do all the work. You guys do
or
it.
Just
you
tell
guys
us
save
what
us.
to do. You know, figure it out, and then we'll get on.
Yeah,
board.
I'll do it. If you point me in the right direction, bro, I got you. I'll fucking do it.
Who came up with this? Man, and it don't make sense. I don't mean to cause offense, but even if it seems like it's all legit, Naeem's here to ask who came up with this shit. Who came up with this?
Hell yeah, yo. Who the fuck came up with rap music? Don't get me wrong. I love rap music. I always did since I was a kid. I love it. But the older I get, the more I realize the power that shit got. Like, rap music has so much power. Not even just rap music, all music has so much power. Like, you can look at, like, you can listen to whatever type of music was prevalent in whatever time period, and it directly either reflects or predicts what the people are doing in that time period. So like if you look at the 80s and shit, when rap first came out, there used to be songs, jam on that and shit like that. Used to be songs about niggas break dancing. Niggas had, you see what I'm saying? Niggas was doing backspins. The songs was about who had the best moves, who had the best DJ, all that type of shit, and who could do the robot the best, who could pop lock the best. And what was everybody doing outside? Niggas was pop locking. You see what I'm saying? They was break dancing. Who got the wettest Jerry curl? Now everybody got a Jerry curl. Like we directly do what the music tells us to do. And I think that's for probably every race, but I think especially like ethnic people. I think the music like gets into our damn vibration or something a little bit more. Cause like I know a lot of black people changed their whole life when they started listening to rap, like when we were kids. You know, I think that shit just fucking, it just does something to you. And I don't think you can control it. But that's why I do feel like the people that control all the industries are controlling the music, because they know something that we don't know. Like, yo, if you listen to this shit, you're gonna be fucking hypnotized by this shit. It went from Jerry curls and pop locking, and everybody was outside doing that. Then crack came out. And crack came out in the 80s. And then that's when you start getting people named like DJ Ski and DJ Snow and shit like that, because everything was about crack and cocaine. And then songs started being rappers rapping about selling crack and smoking crack and all that. And then what happened next? Everybody smoking crack, everybody selling crack. That's just what happens. And I think the good thing about crack brought everybody into hip hop. I think when crack came out is when that's when Wiggers came out. Because you had to go to the hood to buy the crack. So you would go to the hood to buy crack if you was a white man, and you would go to the hood, you would buy some crack, and then now you smoking crack with all the black crackheads. And now you listen to rap music. Now you playing ball with niggas in the hood. Now you doing all that type of shit. Next thing you know, you going back to your suburb neighborhood and you talking how the black folks talk. That shit like a disease. You see what I'm saying? Like that shit really like a disease. Like rap music just spreads. It could spread positivity, but it spreads a lot of negativity, bruh. It spreads a lot of negativity. Negativity. It does though. I'm telling you. But I'm telling you, I think like that's how that shit started. Then look, you can fast forward a little bit more. Then you got in the Biggie and Tupac and shit. Crack era died. You got in the Biggie and Tupac. They was rapping about like getting bitches, getting money, and dressing nice. Rapping about Versace and Gucci and shit like that, and polo shirts, and then what happened to us? We all start doing that shit. They talked about crackheads like they were losers, so none of us was smoking crack. By the time the mid-90s came, they was like, what?
Crack is whack.
And we was off of that shit. And then we was on like, oh, all right, well, let's get dressed. Let's dress nice. Let's pretend we got money. Let's spend money that we don't have on clothes that we can't afford. We started doing that shit because of the fucking rap music. Like that shit fucking, it literally tells you exactly what to do. And then if you into it, you go do that shit.
And there's also something like about the lie of like, hey, look, this person came from where you're from. supposedly, right?
Yes.
So you can also do that.
Yes.
You can also rise up, and this is a way to do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
And it even became a thing where like, so if they were from the hood and they came up from the hood, but let's say it's a nigga from the suburbs, he wished that he was from the hood so he could come up from the hood. It's like, bro, you already up. You pretending to be like us, nigga. Don't pretend to be like us. Be you, bro. You gotta pretend to be down. Your mom and dad is a doctor and lawyer and shit. Be that. Dog, I grew up with guys. It was this boy named Justin. And here I go with the names. Whatever. It was a nigga named Justin that lived around my way. This is when I was in high school, and his mom was either his mom was a lawyer or a doctor, or his dad was, but whatever. They both had like great jobs, great professions. They bought him a Benz truck when he was like 16. He was a couple years older than me. They bought him a Benz truck when he was like 16 years old, and this nigga used to be selling weed and like standing on the corner with niggas. It's like, bro, you're 16 with a Benz truck. You don't belong.
Your parents bought you.
Yeah, your parents bought you a Benz truck. You do not have to hustle. What are you doing that for? You should be like investing in stocks, bro. Yeah. Like, what are you doing? But again, I'm telling you, that's hip hop, that's rap shit. Like it infiltrates your mind, and then it makes you think like, damn, I'm only cool if I do this or if I live like that. And it's like, nah, bro. But I get it. Like I said, it's very contagious. Eminem came out. Now, if you from the hood, if you black, we all knew Wiggers before Eminem came out. But once Eminem came out, it was like Wiggers was everywhere. You see what I'm saying?
There was new ones.
Yes, new Wiggers. You like, wait, you was just a normal white boy last week. Now you're a Wigger? When the fuck did this happen? Like, it was, I'm telling you, like, they give things, they give you representation, and then it just spreads whatever that culture is. Then you had a bunch of white boys coming out talking about how their mom was a drug addict and all that type of shit. And it's like, bro, again, spreading trauma. Then you got white boys who parents were good parents, and they were like, but I fucking hate my mom, bitch. I hate that bitch. You just hate her because you listen to Eminem. She ain't do nothing wrong to you, nigga. What'd you hate your mom for?
It's such a weird like clash, right? Because they're glamorizing the struggle, but also like wanting to not be in the struggle. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Nobody wants to be in the struggle.
No.
The whole point of rap is because it's niggas that was in the struggle that was trying to make money to get out the struggle. But they made the struggle sound so cool that niggas that wasn't in the struggle was like, well, I want to be in the struggle. I want to sell crack. I want to get in the shootout. And then the first time you get in the shootout, you scared as fuck. Like, oh my God, I never want to go through that again. Yeah, bro.
No, I never want to get shot at.
Bro, no, you should never want to get shot at.
That sounds terrible.
Bro, it's so scary. I've been shot at twice. It's so scary.
Really? Like at you specifically?
No, no.
You were just like in the area?
Yeah, one time one of my homies was getting shot at, and I just hauled that.
Were you close to them and they were shooting at them?
Yeah, bro.
Damn.
And I swear, like, I mean, and I tell everybody the same thing. I swear I heard like a bullet whiz by my ear, bro. But people always say that when you get shot at, that's like something that like you think happened that didn't happen. Because you could have heard, you might have heard bullets flying by, but it wasn't right by your fucking ear.
I mean, who's to know what that sounds like, you know?
Exactly. Yeah. But though, I swear, I started running, and I swear I heard right by my shit, and I was like, oh, shit.
Well, and it's like, people are so bad at shooting, they could have, they could have, one stray could have gone your way. You know what I mean?
I don't think he gave a fuck if who he shot. No. Like, he was trying to shoot my homie, but I'm sure his head, he was like, I'll kill any of these niggas right now. I just want to hit somebody.
We need to get been to sword fights, dude.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? Because then it's also like, because honestly, like shooting someone, it's like it requires a skill to aim, but not as much as like getting into a sword fight.
Hell yeah, getting a sword fight is difficult.
And then you don't have, because then it's like you remember you could have like scars and shit to show how fucking tough you are and stuff. You know what I mean? Yeah. Or you don't have an arm anymore.
Yeah, bro. And you have people talking about your how many duels you've been in. Like, dude, he's been in fucking 38 duels. You be like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's bested every man that tested him.
And then you can go to the Olympics, dude. You could do fencing.
You could sword fight. Hell yeah, bro.
Yeah.
I never liked those swords. I never liked the skinny ones.
Yeah.
I always liked the thick ass, like Conan the Barbarian swords. I always liked those ones, which are ridiculous. They probably were heavy as hell. I estimate. I guessed how heavy those swords were on another podcast.
And then look it up.
And yeah, let's look. I want to look this up because I guess on another podcast, and everybody called me an idiot. Cause I was like, "What? Those swords probably weigh 40 pounds." And everybody like, "What are you, a dumbass?" There's no way those swords weigh 40 fucking pounds.
Let's see. All right, so Yeah, this is for a broadsword, 2 to 3 pounds. So that's not that heavy.
Oh, that's not heavy.
But I imagine some of those big ones probably weigh a lot. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro. I could definitely fucking wield a broadsword. 2 to 3 pounds.
Like an assault rifle is pretty heavy, right?
It is. An assault rifle is heavy.
It's like what, 15, 20 pounds or something?
Probably
like
about that. Yeah, hell yeah. But yeah, those like that's my favorite exhibit at the art museum.
Yeah, the armory.
The weapon, the fucking weapons room.
Yeah, let's go back to that time, man. Everybody rides around on horses. They're fucking lancing each other.
Yeah, all they
that would
got
be way more
guns
entertaining,
and shit. Right?
Because you can't. No one ever got lanced by accident.
Right. Exactly.
There was never a bystander who got lanced.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're not gonna get. It's not a straight lancing. Like there's no such thing as that. Like fuck. I mean, I guess unless you got somebody else riding on the horse with you.
Yeah, that's true.
But that'd be dumb. Like just don't do that. Yeah, we gotta go back to that. Cause bro, getting shot at is crazy. One time I got shot at, we was walking to school and some nigga tried to rob us. And he was high as hell. He had to be on like PCP or something. Cause he tried to rob us from so far away. He was like a half a block away. He was like, yo, empty your fucking shit, yo. And like me and my homies all stopped and I just turned around and started running. And this nigga started shooting. Boo, doo, 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 doo. I'm like, oh shit, what the fuck? That shit was scary as hell.
That's crazy.
But he ain't hit nobody.
Some people are like just willing to kill people over like $8. You know what I mean?
Bro, yeah, we were like 15 years old. Like, bro, we all had $2 a piece.
I had an iPhone with a cracked screen.
Yeah. Like, what do you think you were gonna get from me, bro? You weren't gonna get anything substantial out of my pockets. Like, I had nothing. I think I literally had like $4 and some school tokens. And you were gonna rob me and my friends for that? Like, bro, come on, dog. And he was a grown ass nigga. We was, like I said, we probably was 15, 16. Some shit like that. But again, now let's think about this. Let's think about this man that was trying to rob me, right? He probably listened to rap music. You see what I'm saying? He probably listened to DMX, who was talking about rap, who was talking about robbing a bunch of niggas and all this and that. He saw us coming and he was like, oh, I'm getting on my X shit today. You see what I'm saying? Like it just creates, I feel like for some people, for overly influential people, and let me take that back, because I don't want y'all to think that I'm insulting you if you fucking start living your life different because of rap. Because I started living my life different because of rap. I was one of them niggas. I was one of them niggas that started listening to rap, and it just gave me new possibilities. It was like, wait, you can just go outside and rob people and take their shit? You see what I'm saying? Like, I knew nothing about that. I knew people got robbed, but I never heard it from the standpoint of the person that was doing the robbing. But when you hear like DMX talk about this, you like, damn, that shit sound kind of cool, nigga. Like, what the fuck? Shit, when rap came to... When it started being Rockefeller and Jay-Z and State Property and shit, right? So a lot of them was from Philly. And we copied all of that shit. Niggas, they was walking around with long ass white t-shirts on and shit, bro. I had the longest white tee. I used to buy a free size white t-shirt, which a free size is bigger than 6X.
Free size?
Free size. Yes.
What is that? It's like...
Bro, it used to come down here. My shirt would literally I used to have to lift my shirt up like this and then go in my pockets. Like the shirt would come down past my knees, bro. It was a short sleeve t-shirt, but the arm stopped like halfway through my fucking. It stopped halfway through my fucking forearm, dog.
It's basically a long sleeve.
It's basically a long sleeve, but it was just a big ass t-shirt. But when all that Rockefeller shit started popping, I was dressing like them niggas. All that shit. And it was from Philly, so I was like, yo, that's popping. This is so thorough. We got niggas from here that's famous now. Then they came out with State Property clothing. State Property clothing was like a clothing brand that Beanie Siegel made. And it had all these secret compartments in it. Like you could have a hoodie like this, but the hoodie would have another pocket inside of this one where you could hide guns and drugs and shit like that.
I want to roll up and just a bunch of action figures in each one. And this one is a rare X-Man.
Hell yeah. You can run it because they had Scullies with pockets in it. So you can pull an action figure out your Scully and be like, oh,
look at this
see
one.
This? This is Wolverine. Technically it's Logan because he's in his street clothes. Yeah, yo. Like I had all types of shit. They had another one that it was a hoodie with a double pocket and it had a hole like right here so you could stick your gun through the hole. I didn't even have a gun, nigga. I was like 14 years old.
That's fucking crazy. Yeah. That's like the DC Sniper, dude. Remember the DC Sniper? He had a hole in the back of his trunk.
Yes. Right. Imagine somebody just made a whole line of cars with secret shooting compartments.
Secret shooting compartment, dude. Oh man,
that's crazy. Yeah, it was just stashes in all your hoodies, all your pants. They had ones where like you had a pocket right here. You could hide. It was a pocket that was just big enough to fit like little bags of weed and shit like that. Like, and I used to have all that shit, bro. I had all that. And back then I thought that like being gangster was the way. And I was a smart kid. Like I went to Central. I was a smart kid, but at the same time, I would see niggas in the neighborhood. We talked about this before. I would see gangster niggas in the neighborhood that had everything: nice car, bad bitches, money, the best clothes. And I was like, damn, smart niggas is failing. Because when you a kid, you only like are aware of the things that's immediately in front of you.
Yeah,
like
it's all surface level stuff.
Yeah, it's all surface level. You're not looking at like, but no, like Bill Gates exists. Bad. That was kind of a bad example.
New example. Dolly Parton.
Yeah.
Never did anything to anybody.
Yeah, yo. Damn, you can't even name none of the smart niggas no more, dog.
There's you can't say Stephen Hawking.
Stephen Hawking exists. Nah.
Neil deGrasse Tyson wasn't.
Neil
on the
deGrasse
island,
Tyson wasn't in the files.
I hope he never went to the island, dude. That's crazy.
Sidebar: it ain't a lot of black people in the files. There's something in there.
Yeah.
But as far as niggas that was doing the pedophile shit, the niggas that was in there that did pedophile shit is Uncle Tom, so they don't count.
Yeah.
Like Clarence Thomas. He in the files for doing some pedophile shit. Ain't a lot of niggas in that shit, bruh. And white people, y'all better watch out. They gonna start making new stereotypes about y'all. They gonna start calling y'all kid fuckers. And you ain't never even fucked no kid before. You just a normal white person.
They do love kids, dude. They love kids a lot. They're anti-abortion because they want more of them.
More kids to eat and fuck,
dude.
Bruh. Yeah, I'm telling you, dog. White people, watch out. They gonna start making new stereotypes. I saw somebody when I was on my way here walking down the street with a child. A black lady was walking with her kid, and some white man was walking down the street, down the opposite side of the street, and she pulled her son close like this, like, oh, no, please don't take him. I'm telling you, bruh. I'm telling you, better watch out. Y'all motherfucking white people, y'all like snatching people, dog. Always going all the way back to slavery. Y'all like kidnapping motherfuckers, bro. And taking them places they don't belong. Y'all got me. How the fuck I live in Philly? It's cold. It's snowing outside right now, nigga. I'm supposed to be in Africa.
He might not be able to drive home after this.
Really? Like, it's almost gonna be another blizzard and shit. Come on, bro. I hate it. It's crazy. But yeah, I think like, back to the point, I think all this like music is way more influential than we think. I think you can fucking, if you are like one of those people that you love music and you listen to it all the time, you're basically hypnotizing yourself. Cause you're hearing the same lyrics over and over and over to this nice beat with drums and shit and that. Yo, you know, like, so Muslim people, we not supposed to listen to music with drums in it because.
Is that right?
Yeah, because drums like literally affect like your vibration and your heart. Like if you so think about it like this: when people was going to war, like back in the day, they would have somebody with the drum, doom, 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 and you like, all right, it's time to fucking kill somebody. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, bro, drums really do affect you, like everything. They affect your heart.
Did the devil make drums?
Yo, I think so.
Drums.
I think the devil might have made the drums, the guitar. He might have made all that shit, nigga. Damn.
I meant to ask you. So you grew up like Muslim?
Yes.
Do you like still like? Are you religiously Muslim?
I'm more so am now.
Yeah.
Since all this Epstein shit came out, and I always prayed. Like I never stopped praying. I always prayed. I will always like make salat the way Muslims make salat. I did struggle with like believing everything that was in the Quran because a lot of that stuff is like I never seen no proof of this.
Yeah.
But now like. The older I get, the more I see proof of these things. Mm-hmm. Like, and the thing is, it's not that different from Christianity. It's very close. Like the two religions are very similar.
Yeah, I mean, Judaism, Christianity, and
all
Islam,
Abrahamic.
They're all Abrahamic religions.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, they all use the Old Testament, right? As part of their
all got
canon.
the Old Testament, but Christianity and Islam have the New Testament. Mm-hmm. You know, that's
Jews, right, because Islam also believes in the New Testament. They believe in Jesus as a prophet.
Jesus, as a prophet.
Yeah.
Jesus is actually the greatest prophet, which is why, like, yo, it's crazy what happens with like propaganda, because people are always like I've had arguments with people where they were like, but y'all pray to Muhammad. No, we don't. We pray to God. Mm-hmm. We say like we might quote Muhammad. We might say the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said this or that, but we're not praying to him.
That sounded cool as hell, dude.
But yeah, because like people say all the time, y'all pray to Muhammad. No, we don't. Y'all think that Muhammad was God's greatest prophet. No, we don't. We say Jesus was God's greatest prophet. Now, we don't pray to Jesus, and that's crazy because, like, they say we pray to Muhammad. Christians literally pray to Jesus. And, hey, I'm not going to tell you who you should or shouldn't pray to. Pray to whoever you want. Pray to whoever you want. All I'm saying is we pray to God. That's it. Even, like, this how crazy it is. In Islam, it says on the day of reckoning. So, like, when all this is over, we don't think Muhammad going to come back. We think Jesus is going to come back. You see what I'm saying? The same way Christians do.
Interesting.
The same way Christians do. What it is we believe that when Jesus died, he said, follow the prophet that comes after me.
Okay.
And Muhammad was that prophet that came after him. And so we just follow the teachings that basically, Muhammad was the new update.
Yeah.
Basically, he was the new update. He wasn't greater than Jesus, though. He was just the new update. And I don't think, and then people like to throw in your face, oh, well, he was a pedophile. He was fucking 14-year-old girls. And this is like, bro, first of all, I don't know. I don't know how accurate that is. And if he was, ew. What you want me to say, bro? I'm not saying that's cool. Like, if he was, ew. Why'd you do that, Muhammad? Don't do that.
If he did, we have to have a conversation about it.
Like, come on, bro. I don't like that. And the people that say that shit to me now, it's like, bro, look what's happening. You still support this government. So, you can't say shit to me about somebody being a pedophile or none of that type of shit.
And I think that's a really important thing about faith is that you still have to retain your own morality and, like, make up your own mind about things and say, like, what is right and what is wrong. Like, just because, like, in your gut, everybody knows what feels right and feels wrong.
1000%.
They don't need a fucking book telling you what it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And maybe that has a lot to do with who you grew up with and things like that.
It does.
But, like, I don't know, just like you see something happen and you get like a weird feeling in your gut, like that's fucking gross. You know what I mean?
1000%.
Yeah.
I've had that feeling, bro. I remember, damn, that's crazy. I remember one time I was at my uncle's house and my uncle was married. And we had went somewhere, and it was like some girl had walked up, and like she was just all up on him. And I remember thinking like,
he was just married, right?
Yeah, I'm like, this isn't right.
Yeah.
My auntie's home right now, and we're out, and he's fucking hugging his mother.
Yeah.
What the fuck? But it's that thing where like you feel it in your chest, like, this ain't right, yo. We ain't supposed to, he shouldn't be doing that. Or you feel like I shouldn't be seeing this. I'm not supposed to see this right now. That's how I felt. Anytime somebody pull out coke, and to all my comedian homies out here, just so y'all know, nigga, this is how I feel. Anytime you do it. Anytime I see somebody pull cocaine out and get to sniffing that shit, bro, like my gut start to fucking turn. My stomach be like, what the fuck? My heart start beating fast. I be like, yo, this ain't right, bro. I'm in the wrong place. Anytime I see cocaine, that's my first thought. Like, yo, I'm in the wrong place. I should not be here right now. Why the fuck is nigga sniffing coke?
It just feels like you're taking it to like another level. You know
yes.
what I mean?
Yeah, it makes me feel like I'm in like an after school special. Like, bro, this is crazy. Somebody could die in here, bro. I was at a party at Helium one time. I ain't gonna say no name. All I'm saying is with the building
and
I was in.
It wasn't even Helium. It was somewhere else.
Yep. A completely different place. This was somewhere completely different place, bro.
Like a weird warehouse. I don't remember.
Right. And I won't say no name, but they was in there sniffing cocaine, bro, in the damn room, in the sound engineering room. And I'm looking like, and I walk in, I was like, yo, y'all like know this shit is dangerous. Like, people put fentanyl on that shit. Like, you could die from that. And they like, Naeem, get the fuck out. So you got to get the fuck out of here. I was like, all right.
You're ruining everyone's vibe, Naeem.
I'm like, all right, you know what? I'm leaving. I'll just leave right now. But yeah, you do got to have your own morality. You got to be able to feel like, yeah, yo, this ain't right. And if you're a grown ass man, bro, sometimes say something. I ain't saying put like yourself in danger. But if you see a bunch of 11-year-old little boys and they're beating up some other 11-year-old little boy, hey, grown ass nigga, go over there and grip one of them up and be like, hey, don't fucking touch this. Watch out.
Dude, I stopped a fight in New York one time with a bunch of little 12-year-olds, and a kid was about to like hit someone with a fucking scooter, like a big metal scooter. Shit. And like that was I've never felt as good in my life.
Does it make you feel great?
You're just like, I did something right for people, dude.
Yes, does it make you feel great?
There was a girl that I was with, she's like, that's the hottest thing I've ever seen in my life. Yes. I gotta yell at kids more often, dude.
Yeah, girls like that shit. Girls love when you do heroic shit. They love that.
Oh. But yeah, no, have your own morality, dude. No matter, because follow your gut. Your gut's usually right, unless you're a bad person, and then this doesn't apply to you.
Right? Yeah. If you're a bad person, please don't follow your morality. Follow the morality of the best person you know. You need to reevaluate if you're just a bad person. Like you gotta. And hey, here's the thing: don't do cocaine, bro. Do safer drugs.
Have you ever done coke?
Fuck no.
I never done it.
My nostrils too big. I'd die if I. What, nigga? If I try to sniff
Too
coke,
much went up.
yeah.
Too much went up.
Yeah.
He accidentally OD'd, dude. Holy shit! How did he get 4 lines at once?
I'm telling you. They like, now you sniffed the whole ounce. I'm like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
No, I have friends that have done it or do it or whatever, and they tell me, they're like, yeah, it's exactly what you think it is. And if that's the case, I never want to fucking do it because I would love it too much.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
Like, I don't need anything that makes me feel like God, dude. Like, that's
No.
not a good feeling for anyone to have. I'm
Fuck
sorry.
no. Yeah. Does Molly have cocaine in it?
I don't think so.
Okay. Because Molly makes
Molly's
me
supposed
feel.
to, well, but like people, who knows what you get when
True.
you're getting Molly, unless you have like a test. I would only feel comfortable doing drugs if I have a doctor there being like, this is what that is.
There's a comedian in the scene, won't say any names.
I know who it is.
You know who it is. And he makes Molly, bruh. And it's the best, top of the line, bruh.
No, I do want to try Molly. I want to roll face one.
Well, all right, well, he has a bunch of parties. He's gonna have a party at some point this summer, and we're gonna do this,
All
bro.
right, cool, yeah.
Me, you, Ben Staub,
Let's do it.
Molly brothers, bruh.
Can't wait to get scared in the closet, dude. You guys are gonna catch me in the closet. What's going on with George? Oh, he's just thinking about his dad. Don't worry about it.
Right. And I was about to say it was not going to affect you like that, but I had the same talk with Rob Cruz before he did Molly, and it ruined him. It fucked
He
him.
didn't like it?
No, yo.
Interesting.
He did not like
smoke
it.
weed?
No, he doesn't smoke weed
Okay,
either. He's
interesting.
not a weed guy. He's just a liquor guy.
Right.
Yeah, he's not a weed
I feel
guy
like
at all.
it'd be tough to get into any sort of drugs that alter your mind that way without having a
You
baseline.
need the gateway. Yes, you need weed. You got to have the gateway.
Yeah.
You got to have weed. If you do any other drug, you got to smoke weed first. You can't skip weed and go to shrooms.
No,
you
or
can't
like
skip
acid.
weed and go to acid. Nah. You got to smoke. And here's the thing. You got to smoke weed for like years.
Yeah.
Like, don't go, because I'm saying this, and some of y'all gonna be like, all right, Naeem said I gotta smoke weed first before I try acid. So let me just smoke this joint, then go try. Nah, bro. If you ain't smoking weed, you gotta build up your tolerance to drugs, bro.
Yeah, you got to be at the point where you can take a fucking bong to the face and be okay. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Because and it's also true because have you ever been so high that you thought you were gonna die from just weed?
Yes.
You need to get to that point.
Yes, you do.
Because ultimately, like, weed is a very safe drug. No
Yeah.
one's gonna overdose on
Yeah,
weed.
you're
right?
not gonna die.
So if you get to that state with that, then you kind of like recognize that, like, if you reach a similar state with another drug, it's like, I'm probably okay.
Yes, I'm fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been here before. I survived it.
Story of the week, story of the week. Something crazy happened now, we gotta speak. Naeem in the house, breaking news on the beat. It's the story of the week.
Yeah, yo. So I was at Drew Montana crib. We in there chilling, right? And we did some shrooms. Was having the best time on shrooms, watching UFC.
That sounds so awful to me. Let's watch people beating the shit out of each other.
Yes, it did give me anxiety, but it was weird because it was like we did so much that as I'm watching this fight on UFC, it looked like I couldn't tell they was on the ground like grappling and shit. I couldn't tell their body parts apart. It just looked like a knot of human.
It was
like
a rat king.
Yeah. It just looked like random legs and arms in different places. I didn't know who was who.
I guess their legs are wrapped up forever. They'll never they got tangled up forever.
I'm like, these motherfuckers tied each other in a knot. They're gonna be stuck like this forever. I didn't know what the fuck was going on, but we just laughing, and it was one of those times where, like, when you do shrooms and you catch the giggles. Cause I was looking at Drew, and it was something about the way Drew sit with his knees together. Like, Drew sit like this, like a paralyzed nigga, right? So he sit like this, and I'm just high as shit on shrooms. I just peek over at him, and I just see, and I'm just looking at his knees sitting together like this, and I'm like, I just died laughing. I could not. I was in tears. I'm like, this nigga, like, he really in a fucking wheelchair. This is crazy as hell. And I couldn't control it. But then my homies hit me up. A couple of niggas from my old neighborhood. They like, yo, we know this girl that's having a party. You should come through. So I'm like, damn, I really want to come. I'm like, but I'm high as shit right now. I don't even know if I should be driving on this shit. You see what I'm saying? But I'm like, you know what, man? All right, I'm like, I'm gonna come through. I'm gonna come through.
This is gonna be worth it.
Yep, this is gonna be worth it. So
Taking the trip.
yes. Now I probably left. Drew probably only lives 15 to 20 minutes away from the destination where I was going. So I jump in the car. I'm driving. These niggas, my niggas kept calling my phone. They calling me. I'm like, yo, I'm on my way. Bro, it took me like 45 minutes to get there. I was just driving so slow.
In your mind, you were going a million miles.
Yo,
an hour.
in my mind, I kept telling myself to drive slower. 'Cause I'm like, bro, you're speeding for no reason. Took me 45 minutes to go 15 minutes away. So anyway, I get there, I park up, I get out the car, and I'm walking, and I see this girl. She had on like a red, like a crop top or like a bra top, and then she had on like a red skirt, right? And she had on red heels, light skinned girl. And I'm like, this bitch not real. You see what I'm saying? Like, there's no way.
That's the fucking devil.
Yeah, I'm like, this is not a real person. So I get out the car and I'm walking, and she walking in front of me, and I'm just walking and shit. And I'm looking, and she turned around and looked, and she smiled at me, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm definitely hallucinating. And bro, I ate like an 8 for shrooms. I ate so much, so I'm like, yeah, I'm just high as fuck. There's no way. And she's walking, and then she like stopped and turned around again, and she like did like a little chuckle, and then she kept walking. I'm like, nah, I'm not even gonna say anything because this is not a real person, and I'm not losing my mind like this. I'm not doing it. So I just keep walking. So then I see my homie E walking up the block. And he like, yo, nah, that's you. I'm like, yeah, it was good. I'm like, it was good, bro. And he like, what the fuck? I'm like, what? So he's walking. He gets to where this imaginary girl is, and he looks at her. He was like, yo, my bad. He like, my bad, yo. Like, he like, my homie just high as shit. So I'm like, oh shit, my nigga, this bitch real? And he was like, yeah. I'm like, what the fuck? I said, no, I didn't think she was real. He was like, yo, what's wrong with you? And I'm like, what you is wrong with me? And he grabs my arms and go like this. He said, nigga, you walking down the street with your arms out like this.
You were T-posing down the sidewalk,
just
dude.
walking down the street like,
this is normal.
and I'm wondering why the girl keeps looking and laughing because she's like, what the fuck wrong with this nigga? Like,
I was about to say you had like no shirt on or something, but yeah, you were doing something weird.
yeah, just walk with my arms out to the side like, and he just put my arms there like, oh, you all right, nigga? What's up with you? I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, I didn't know I was doing that. He like, yeah, bro, get your fucking pull it together. But see, that's worst case scenario on shrooms. You might get sad. You know what? The worst case scenario on shrooms is that you go
You get too far into yourself.
Yeah, you go too far into yourself, and you get to just thinking about every bad thing you ever did. I've been there before too. I've done shrooms, but
that also is good for your soul.
That is good for your soul. You need that because there's things that you need to face that you haven't faced.
You got to forgive yourself.
You do. Yeah, I remember the thing that was fucking with me. One time I did shrooms, and I kept replaying this moment when I was in 3rd grade, and me and this girl was arguing, and she said something to me. She pretended that this is what it was. She told me she wanted to be my girlfriend.
Oh shit.
And I was like, oh, yes, thank you. And then she was like, psych. She was like, I don't fucking like you. She was like, they dared me to ask you. I was like, oh, what?
I had a very similar thing happen to me.
Really?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. What? Bro, that's evil shit.
Except it was like another dude who said, oh, this girl has a crush on you.
Yeah.
But she was also part of the thing, right?
Yo,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
What the fuck are you doing?
That's evil as fuck, bro.
Yeah.
I feel like that puts you, I could have been a villain from that moment.
But then also, you remind us like, these are all just fucking kids.
They're all kids.
You're all kids, you know what I mean?
But when you're a kid, you don't really, when you're a kid, you're like, this is just a fucked up person.
But then also when you look back at it, you're kind of contextualizing it through the mind of an adult. So you're just like, why would they fucking do this? How dare you? And it's like, no.
Yeah, no, that was an 8-year-old.
They were just a fucking idiot. You know what I mean?
That was a fucking 8-year-old. That person was damn near not even a person yet. Like, that's an 8-year-old child. But yeah, so she said that shit to me, and her mom had died like the week before that. And I was like, you stupid bitch, that's why your mom died. Bruh, so fucked up. And bruh, at 8 years old, the moment that shit left my mouth, I immediately felt so bad. Like, oh, fuck. And then she started crying, and she told the teacher, and I got in trouble.
You know what, Naeem? I support you. Fuck that bitch. That is why your mom died, you fucking asshole, because you were a fucking terrible fucking human being. She got sick of existence living around you. And she was like, I can't take it anymore. I raised a piece of shit. What am I going to do? Fuck you.
Bro. What the fuck? Yeah, bro.
No, dude. It's crazy, dude. Sometimes when I get angry, I think of the wildest shit, and I'm like, I'm not a good person.
Yo, same.
You know what I mean?
Same.
I say some of this vile shit in my brain, dude.
Yep. Hell yeah.
But it's all about recognizing that that's not who you are. Your thoughts are not you.
And it's about, as long as you're not acting on it. And I think that moment for me was like a pivotal moment because I knew like I never want to feel like that again. I never want to regret something that much. Yeah. And bro, I was about to say the one time, no, every time I do shrooms, if I get into that like introspective bag where I just can't stop thinking about all the fucked up shit I did, that's like top 3 thought.
That's the number one. Yeah.
Yes, that's like top 3 every time.
That's probably like not even that bad in the.
Yeah, I mean, I was 8 years old.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sure there's people that have done way worse shit. There's people that already said shit like that as an adult. Like, but
there's some people out there that killed someone's mom.
Yeah, right, true. Yeah, somebody heard that take shrooms and they're like, damn, why did I kill that girl's mom? What the fuck did I do that for, yo? Like, it's crazy, dog. But yeah, I think that's one of those things that made me like, and even like to this day, don't get me wrong, of course, there's times where I flip and I say mean things, but I always draw a line. Like, I'm always like, yo, I'm not bringing up nobody dead folks. I'm not going to say anything about anybody's kid. Like, no. Like, I have a certain thing that I won't go past. But like, that's why I think you do need to do the shrooms sometimes. You need to do something to make you realize. Because people that are been sober their whole life, they live by this fake code because they never examine themselves. They're like, oh, I would never do this. It's like, how do you know that? Yeah. You probably did it already. You're just saying you never would do it. You probably done something very similar to what you think you wouldn't do. You need to examine yourself.
Well, yeah, like how many of these fucking people that are like, oh, well, you know, they crossed the border illegally. He's like, you've never broken a crime in your fucking life?
Yeah, bro, you stole something before.
Yeah, you do drugs, you fucking drink and drive all the time. Like, what is this?
You went to a concert and the security guy stepped off the piss and you and your friends just walked in. Didn't buy a ticket. Like, come on, bro. What are we doing? But yeah, people they just don't examine themselves. You need to do enough drugs where you do feel like you're about to die. So
it's
that
really
you can
important.
It's really important. It really is, bro. You need to one, be thankful that you're alive, and 2, realize that like damn, shit could be over at any moment. I need to be a better person to the people around me. One time I smoked so much weed, and me and my girlfriend at the time, I was in college, and I had a house off campus that like me and like 4 other guys was renting. And me and her smoked so much. We just sat in my bedroom and smoked and watched movies. Then we laid down to go to sleep. And we both was in there like, I was like, yo, you feel like you about to die? She was like, yes. She's like, I think I'm about to die like right now. And then me and her
beating fast.
Yes, her heart was beating fast and shit. Me and her were both in there crying like, I don't want to fucking die. She was like, I don't want to die either. I'm like, what are we gonna do? And she was like, I don't know. I was like, should we call the cops? And she was like, I don't know. I'm like, we can't call the cops because we're not dead yet. We gotta wait till we die, then we can call the cops. Once we die, then we can call the cops, and then they'll save us. Like, bro, I was in there fucked up. And me and her just laid it. Bro, we didn't even fuck. We didn't fuck or anything because we were just so scared.
We're like, if we move, we're going to fall off this bed into the universe, dude. Into the void.
Yeah. And she was like, can you just hold me? Because I feel like I'm about to die. I was like, can you just hold me? I don't want to fucking die. But bro, you need that. That shit fucking shapes you. It shapes you as a person, bro. You need to deal with your mortality. Like, and especially you don't want to deal with your mortality for the first time when you're about to die.
No, yeah.
That sucks, bro. Can you remember, bro, there's some people that are dying. While they're dying, they're on the ground. Let's say there's somebody that's probably got shot before, and he's on the ground. He's like, mommy, where's my mom? It's like, bro, you a grown-ass nigga, bro. You calling for your mom, nigga. You 58 years old, and you calling for your mom, bro. You can't do that. You don't want to be dying and call for your mom. You don't want to get shot and you make a bitch ass noise. You don't want to get shot and you be like, you don't want to do that, bro. You want to be dying and you want to say some manly shit. You want somebody to shoot you in the stomach and you're like, and I go to the next life with strength and honor.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying?
It's like, fully accepting whatever's coming.
Yeah, bro. No bitching. You got to deal with your fucking mortality, bro. That's fucking crazy, yo. I don't know, dog. I just think that you just need to fully examine yourself. What have you done wrong? What have you done right? Who'd you piss off? When's the last thing you stole from somebody? When the last time you were an asshole?
Got secrets sitting heavy on my mind. Things I did or said or left behind. Say it loud with strong intentions. Welcome to my confession. I'm sorry, but probably not.
But probably not. This one I'm definitely not sorry about. I'm for sure not sorry. This was harmless, and it just went way too far. So when I was in college, when you a freshman at Kutztown University, you can't park on campus. You got to park in this place called the Fairgrounds. And the Fairgrounds is far as shit from campus. It's like 1.5 miles from campus. And it's just a fucking lot that's covered in huge stones. And I can't tell you how many times as freshmen we had to park over there and you come back and all your tires is flat. Cause you're just driving over the sharpest, hardest rocks, bro. So one day me and my homies was in the caf and we chilling and I'm like, yo, man, like this shit fucked up. I'm like, dog, I wanna go to the mall, but I don't feel like getting the bus all the way to my fucking car. Like that's crazy. I damn sure don't want to walk to the car. So I'm like, we gotta figure out what the fuck we can do. So then I remember I had went to Philly like that weekend and I was chilling with my homies around my way. And my one homie was like, yeah, yo, I park anywhere now. He said, I pull up right in the front of any establishment and just park right in the handicap. I'm like, yo, where you get the handicap sticker from? And he was like, he was like, what, nigga? He said, I made that shit, nigga. He said, I printed that shit out and laminated and hung it on my fucking shit, bro. I said, yo, you made it? He was like, yeah. I was like, yo, you can show me how to make them Jones? He's like, I'll definitely show you. He showed me how to make that shit, bro. I was like, perfect. Went right back up to school, dog. Was in there printing them bitches out, folding them, laminating them, cutting them out and shit, bruh. Just printing them out. So then, boom, I'm parking anywhere. So now all my niggas at school like, yo, how you get the handicap shit? I'm like, nigga, I made that shit. They like, what? My one homie like, nigga, I'll give you $50 for one of them. I said, for real? He was like, yeah.
Shit.
I said, all right, bet. Went back to my dorm, made that shit, printed out, boom, boom, cut it out, laminated, gave it to him. He gave me $50. I was like, yo. So you already know what happens. One nigga tell the next nigga, tell another nigga. And like when I went to Kutztown, it was the biggest class of black people to go to Kutztown. So it was 500 niggas in my class at fucking Kutztown University.
And 300 of them
had handicapped. And it was so obvious because like, you know how Philly niggas, like everybody in Philly, like young black people especially, every car you get tinted windows on that bitch. You see what I'm saying?
It's all Altimas.
All Altimas, Crown Victorias. You see what I'm saying? Grand Marquis, like just parked in every handicap, yo. So this shit got so crazy that like I was having people come and knock on my dorm door, like, yo, I heard you the boy that make the fucking handicap Jones. I'm like, yeah, I make them, bro. Print that bitch up, laminate it, cut it out. And I was charging everybody $50 because that was the first thing somebody offered me. Bro, I made so much money.
Holy shit.
I made so much money. I probably made close to $2,000 just like making those Jones with people.
At first, I was not on your side. I was like, fuck you, Naeem, that's a terrible thing to do. And then you made money off of it. I was like, this guy's a genius. I'm on board, dude. Let's go.
Hell yeah.
I love a scam, dude.
Yes.
I love a good scam.
And no, when you 18 years old, you know how much $2,000 is at 18?
You're a guy, dude.
Yes. I'm like, what the fuck?
Man, that's great.
Yes, bro. The shit was beautiful. So then one day I'm in my dorm, right? And we in there playing PlayStation and shit. We playing the game. And then the first person I sold one to, he called me. He said, yo, where you at, bro? I'm like, I'm in my room. I'm in my dorm. What's going on? He was like, the cops got my car boxed in outside. I'm like, what? He like, yeah, the cops is parked behind my car and I can't leave. As soon as I hang up with him, I'm like, damn, bro. I'm like, why you think? He said, I don't know. He said, I'm guessing because I'm in a handicap spot. So I'm like, all right, boom. I hang up with him. Bro, another nigga called me. Yo, Night, where you at? I'm like, in my dorm. He like, yo, it's the cops sitting behind my car. And I can't he like, I'm scared to go outside because I want them to know that's my car. I'm like, what the fuck? Bro, I got like 11 phone calls in a row with people like, yo, it was just cops sitting behind my homie J-Rock called me. Yo, nah, the cops got me boxed in. I don't, you know what I mean? He like,
Damn, it was a sting operation,
bro,
dude? What the fuck?
What I didn't know was that, yes, they like were running like an indictment trying to figure out who the fuck was making these handicap Jones.
Dude, holy shit,
Yes.
that's crazy.
So I go outside, I'm like, all right, well, I'm gonna move my car. I go outside, move my car, because they didn't box me in yet. I move my car. I start calling people like, yo, move your car right now. If you in a handicap spot, move your fucking car, bro. If you in a handicap spot, take your shit back to the fairgrounds right now. Take it back right the fuck now. So then I saved a few people, but they got, like I said, they probably got at least 13, 14 people they had them boxed in.
Oh my God.
Now, and this is something I want to know, and this might end up being the next phase of this podcast because I want to figure this out. So somehow, some way, the cops come to my dorm room and they like, yo, we heard you the guy that's making the goddamn handicap lanyards. I'm like, nah, there's no way you heard that. They like, yeah, yep. Somebody told us that you're the guy making them. I'm like, who would say that? They're like, well, you don't even know who told us. But just know that somebody told us that you're the person that's making these things. And sidebar, our podcast might just turn to us trying to figure out who snitched on me my freshman year in college, nigga. This podcast might just turn into that one day. It might be real life true crime, trying to figure out who the fuck snitched on Naeem when he was 18 years old, bruh. But yeah, so I'm like, damn, so then they took me to the precinct. Now you gotta think, I'm in Kutztown, PA. That's a small town. They don't have any real crime. There's nothing going on in Kutztown. So to them, this was like top priority.
Yeah.
Like, who the fuck is this guy? You from Philly? Right? They had me in there interrogating me like it was a homicide. The guy was all slamming his hand on the table. Now, how the fuck are you making these things? I'm like, I'm not making them. And he was like, yes, you are. They told us you're making them.
They never heard of a printer before.
Yeah, right. It's so easy to make. Anybody can make them. We know that you're making them. All I did, bro, I went on Google, typed in handicap fucking lanyard. And then I took that image and printed it out. And then I went in like Adobe, changed the numbers. We all had different numbers on it. You see what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
Laminated, cut it out, and that was that. Like, it was the easiest thing in the world to fucking make.
Not tough. Not very tough.
Not hard to do at all, bro. The easiest thing to do. And he slammed, you're going to fucking tell us what you're doing with it. I said, yo, I'm not doing it. I'm like, I can tell you this right now. I said, there's a lot of people in Philadelphia that sell these things. I'm like, and I don't know if everybody that you're catching is from Philly. I said, but if they are, they're probably getting it from Philly. I'm like, I got mine from Philly. I'm like, you see, y'all caught me with mine. I got mine from Philly. So I don't know what to tell you. They was like, well, who the fuck is making these things in Philly? I'm like, nah, I can't tell you that. I'm like, I can't. I said, these are dangerous people. These are dangerous people, bro. These motherfuckers in Philly might kill me. I snitch on them. I can't tell you that.
We should check the statute of limitations on these things before we release this.
Yeah, right. They just come lock me up now.
Next episode, they're just gonna come crashing through the window behind the green screen. It's the same Kutztown police officer. We got you, motherfucker.
We got you. We knew you would give yourself up one day. I'm like, bro, it's been 20 years. What the fuck? We were on this sting operation for the last 20 years, Naeem. We knew we would catch you. Yeah, dog. And they had me, bro, they interrogated me for like 6 hours. They would not let me go. And then finally, I'm like, yo, can I call my mom? Like, am I charged with anything? And they're like, yeah, you can call your mom. I call my mom, tell my mom, like, Mom, they got me in here. I don't know if I'm charged. She's like, if you're not charged with anything, tell them they got to let you go. She's like, they either got to charge you or they got to let you go. And I'm like, all right. And I told the cops, like, yo, my mom said that y'all got to charge me or y'all got to let me go. And they were like, okay. Well, right now, we can't really charge you with a misdemeanor or a felony, but we can charge you for like buying fraudulent property. And I'm like, all right. And that was a summary charge. So then they gave me that dumbass summary charge. I went back to campus and everybody was calling me for their money back. Now you owe me $50. Now I'm like, I don't owe y'all niggas shit,
no,
bro.
You already rendered the services.
Yes, I made the thing that you wanted and sold it to you.
Yeah.
I don't owe you anything. You've been parking in handicap spots for the last fucking 2 months. You got your $50 worth. It's been 2 months. You can park anywhere. You loved it, didn't you?
Also, like, what did they think you were just like a legit business person selling a real handicap? What the fuck did you think this was, dude?
Yeah,
that's like calling a drug dealer when they sell you like shitty weed. You know what I mean?
Yes.
You can't do that. This is an illegal operation we're running here.
It's illegal,
there's no customer service.
Yeah, there is no return policy, nigga. I'm not giving you your fucking money back. First of all, the money's spent. The money is gone.
It's gone.
You think I kept all of y'all $50? No, I spent that shit as soon as you gave it to me. Gonna call me back for the goddamn money. I'm like, no, dog. I got arguments with like 3 different niggas over that money. Where they was like, no, bro. Because it was 2 of those guys, they had just bought it in the last week when they got caught. Which is like, bruh, my bad, but that's on you, nigga. What you want me to do?
There's an associated risk here.
Yes.
Yeah, as if you didn't know.
Yeah. That's like the episode of Cops when that black lady, when that white lady called the cops on that black lady, she'd be like, I gave her money for crack and she didn't give it to me. It's like, you called the cops because you got burnt in a crack deal? And the black lady was like, listen, she was like, I don't sell crack. I sell pussy. But I'm gonna take her, but I'm gonna take her damn money. It's like, yo, what? I'm like, what the fuck is going on here?
Stop admitting the crimes.
Yeah,
on
like,
cops.
what are y'all doing? I don't sell crack. I sell pussy. Like, bitch.
Wow, that's dignified.
You're way better than the crack dealer, lady.
Honestly, probably, yeah.
I mean, probably a little bit better.
That's the world's oldest profession.
It is.
Yeah.
You know what? Yeah, that is better. Because crack is a horrible drug.
Yeah, you're hurting people.
You're hurting people. And you're hurting like their kids and their kids' kids and their mom and their siblings. Yeah, you know what? Yeah. Sell pussy. Mm-hmm. That's the moral of today's episode.
Sell pussy, sell whatever.
Yep. That's what we do.
Sell whatever you got.
Sell whatever you got on your body. If you got long ass fingers, nigga, and you use them, you see what I'm saying? That's the more. Don't sell drugs. Don't do cocaine. Don't fucking shoot heroin. Sell pussy. Sell dick. Make an OnlyFans. Sell your mouth, bruh.
But only if it's you saying that you are doing this.
Yeah, don't get pressured into it.
Yeah.
Don't let anybody pressure you into. Don't let anybody pressure you into making an OnlyFans. I know a couple guys out there that have told their girlfriends you should make an OnlyFans, and now they're taking pictures of their girl naked while she's posting them and shit on OnlyFans.
Nah, don't do that.
Bruh, you are approaching a line that you shouldn't approach when you do shit like that.
I would argue that you crossed that line. I would argue that there's not a good intention in that person.
There's not, because your woman loves you, and she probably will do things that you suggest.
If you're suggesting, then your dick also better be on camera.
Right.
Full face.
Yes, right. You can't just have your girl getting naked and showing her titties, and you just behind there like, yeah, baby. All right, now turn that, arch your back a little bit. All right, now
you got to show your hairy ass, dude.
Right. Get in there.
Yeah, get in there.
And you know, there's every guy's excuse that is doing that shit. Like, nah, nobody wants to see me. Like, bruh, you think your girl wants to do this?
No. And plus, there's plenty. Everyone likes everybody. You know what I mean? There's a fan for everything.
Yes. Gay guys will pay to see your hairy ass.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
They will pay to see your hairy ass, bruh. Get in those pictures with your girl. Well, hey, why don't you twerk? You telling her to twerk, nigga, you twerk. Fuck, you gonna tell your girl to twerk on camera for it and sell that shit.
Just so we know it's equitable, you know, even someone's not watching it. Yes. At least we know, like, okay, this guy, at least he's not a predator.
Yeah, exactly.
It makes me feel a lot better about jerking off.
Yeah, right.
Just kidding. I've never done that before in my life. Gross.
I've never subscribed to an OnlyFans before.
No, me neither.
I have looked when they leak people's pictures and videos on Reddit. I've looked at those. I won't lie.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Remember when Apple got hacked and people were releasing the pictures of the celebrities from their iCloud?
Yeah.
I looked at all of those. I'm sorry. It didn't feel good when I was looking at them. But I was like, damn, Jennifer Lawrence.
It's like curiosity got the best of you.
Yes.
It's like when you watch a fucking ISIS beheading video because you're just like, I had to see it. I had to see it. I know it wasn't good for me. I knew. Yeah. There was that gut feeling we were talking about.
Yeah, that is. Yeah, because the gut feeling was telling me like, don't look at this. This is bad, bro. Yeah. You're looking at something that she made, that she was sending to some other guy who she's in a sexual relationship with, and you're just looking at this shit, and you shouldn't. But seeing an A-list celebrity fucking spread their cheeks open and full asshole just on display, bruh, there's something about it. There's something about it. It fills you with joy, but also with heavy levels of guilt. But yeah, yo. I think today on this episode, dog, we learned to fucking listen to your gut, bro. Mm-hmm. Listen to your gut. Listen to your morals. Listen to your higher self. Listen to your higher self. The petty side of you. I did something paid the other day. My girl had what the fuck happened? She didn't. Oh, so normally she calls me before she goes to sleep, right? She didn't call me before she went to sleep this one day because my girl does her own gigs and shit. She's not a comedian. I won't tell y'all what the fuck she is, but she has her own gigs. She's not a stripper either, so I don't even fucking think about it. But she has her own gigs. So then I had shows the next night, and I didn't call her when I got home. Yeah, purely out of spite. Yeah. Had no reason, but she didn't call me, so fuck her. I'm not fucking calling her. She didn't call me when she got home, so now I'm not calling her when I get home. And I felt horrible. I'm like,
you knew that was a bad thing?
Bad. And then she called me, and I didn't answer it. I was in the bed, like, I looked at my phone, I'm like, I'm going back to sleep. Yeah, that's fucked up. So listen to your higher self. Don't be the petty guy.
You know what that is? That's that like inner child.
It is. Yeah. It really is the inner child.
He's still mad. He's like, what do you mean?
Yeah.
What the fuck do you mean?
It really was. It really was just me, like, as a child, as my inner child, just being like, well, she did it, so I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
That's petty as hell. Don't be like me, y'all. Be a better guy. Be a better person. And that's it today on Naeem Ali Saves the World.
It's a bird, it's a plain old, it's Naeem Ali.